Hello again. Well, despite me saying that I was going to not come out later in the day, today I'm even later than I was yesterday. It's just gone 2 o'clock now. So another one where I just had to avoid the cold. I haven't filmed all the ice or anything like that, or the weather forecast. No point. But it's just been really cold this morning, but tolerable this afternoon. See all the grit there, where they gritted the car park. And my granddaughter, my daughter-in-law, she's still over in New Zealand, due to fly back this morning. I got a message saying that her plane had been delayed. Don't know by how much, but the thing is, she's on her way to China to do a switch over to come back to England. And if it's delayed a lot, she's going to miss her connecting flight, meaning she's going to have to spend 24 hours in China waiting for the next Virgin flight to come in tomorrow. So that's not wonderful, is it? Now at the moment I don't know what's happened other than that, but I'll update you tomorrow if she is stuck there. But if I don't update you, it just means I've forgotten all about it and everything's fine. Oh yes, update on the seal. It was a seal, it was stuck. I got back and found a post on Facebook about it. It was rescued, etc, etc. So I'm just going to cut in now, show you a few the shot of the post and a couple of shots of the seal. And I can't remember the acronym for the people that rescued it, so I'll record that afterwards and put it over the top of the photos. Anyway, here we go. So that was the British Divers Marine Life Rescue Charity, the BDMLR, came out and saw to it. So it's all good, safe now. They did what needed to be done. Jolly good. So there we go, that's the update on the seal. All taken care of by that organisation. All good. Now what's my plans? Well, it wasn't supposed to be at all windy today, so I'm just going to come down and play about the drone on the den. Whether or not I'm going to be able to do that, I'm not sure, because it's a little bit windier than I thought it was going to be. Never mind though. We'll see. We'll see. And of course we're heading right into the sun again, like yesterday, with a different position. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Oh yes. Quite a few seagulls honking away, so that may not be ideal for the drone. But I'm going to check my app when I get there and see if it says all good or not. Go by that. These trees just up ahead are going to come into our then and now I'm going to do in a minute. It's from 1967. It's the winner of the Carnival. It's coming along this road here, but facing the other direction. Anyway, let me line it up and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so 1967. Not much recognisable on it really, other than the trees and the den in the background. But on the left-hand side of the picture, you'll notice what was called the old bowling pavilion. And that was there before the Carlton Theatre was built and then demolished for the new Teignmouth pavilions, which is there today. So you can make out that in the background. I know that from other old photos. Like I say, 1967 Carnival winner, I think. I'm not sure. So there we go. There was another one that turned up with it, but I don't think that was taken in Teignmouth, so I'm not going to be showing that one. I think it was taken somewhere else. I tried to get into the tennis courts to launch from in there. There's a nice little space all on my own. Couldn't manage it though, but never mind. Gonna try and have a take off here. Just got to get things set up. Yep, all looks good. I think we're going to be able to have a little fly. Everything's clear for takeoff. On me thingy, takeoff permitted. Right, let's go. Okay, so here we go. Low flight across the den. I've had my drone in slow mode today, so I've sped things up when I'm going pretty much in a straight line, just to 2 times speed, so it doesn't take too long in the video. Bowling green, den pavilions, and we turn up towards the pier. There we go, we'll have a closer look at that in a minute. Don't worry, we won't miss it out. Turning back round to face where I am and head back down along the road of the seafront towards me. As you know, I'm just over the other side of the captain's table. There I am there at the bottom of those steps, right in the centre almost. I think I wave in a second. I slowed down the video slightly so you can catch me any second now. There we are. Hey, hello. Right, carry on up. Don't go that far, but I turn round and come back in the other direction. There's the play park and the lighthouse and the Ness. There we go, coming back the other way now. Right, I decided I'm going to have a look at the pier. So as I'm coming along here, I'm actually walking up onto the seafront now, so I can see where I am and what I'm doing. And there we go, length of the pier. And you'll be able to see the end in a minute. Now, with the benefit of hindsight, I'd like to have been a little bit closer, to be fair. But I wasn't, so there's always another day, always another day. We're just going to take a look at the end of the pier where all the boards are missing. And you couldn't walk on there if you tried to, you'd fall through. Bit of a close-up. Terrible. Here we go. Looking back at Teignmouth. And while I walk back down to the landing zone, we'll take another quick look at the den and the docks and Shoulden Bridge, of course. Nice and slowly pan round, take our time. I think we'll go up just a little bit higher, get a little bit more of the town in. There we go, what a view, what a view, it's lovely. Seawall. Right, press the button, return to home. It's flying itself now. Just turn to face over this way, it's getting itself lined up to come in for landing. Turns itself to face the direction it was pointing in when it took off. And there we go. All the way down. Land on the hand. Lovely. Successful flight. Well, hopefully that came out okay. I've got this nagging feeling I didn't press record for some reason, but we'll know when I get home. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I had to make the most of it today because next sort of 7 days, wind and rain. Certainly not drone flying material. Stop filming next. I realised the doors to the ladies' toilets are open. Thought, don't want someone thinking I'm walking along trying to film that. Yeah, but so I made the most of it while I can. hopefully it came out all right. All good otherwise. So I'm back up on the seafront. I stood here just now. When I was actually flying alongside the pier, I'd walked up. And I came up and stood here so I could see where I was. And filmed it. And then I went back down to where I started off, because that was its home point when I hit return to home. So it landed back on my hand where I took off from. You don't normally see the shadows here from the pier in the morning. The other disadvantage of coming out a bit later is I'm feeling a bit peckish now. Just in case anyone was wondering why I don't have something from the team bean, there's nothing against the team bean, it's the lack of teeth. So I'll be heading home in a minute, having a lovely hot pot, which is very easy for me to eat. And there's still frost up here on the observation deck. Show you just how cold it is. So one quick bit of observation before I go home and warm up. Upwards over the bridge, I usually walk down. All back to front, out late, walking the wrong way up the bridge. I don't know, what's next? Breakfast for tea? God, no idea. And there is Cliff Walk, which used to walk up there before Mules Park kind of existed. And it was a public space if you wanted to go along that way. But Mules Park is here now with the entrance. There we are, we'll take that another day though. In the meantime, there's our favourite conker tree, where all the little plants in my back garden have come from. Got some more of them hidden away for next year. Hopefully they'll sprout. Some sort of work going on here. Footway closed, pedestrians. What are they digging up, eh? What are they digging up? Oh, just a little channel down the side there. Not very exciting. And with that, gonna call it a day. Possibly a bit of a shorter one today, depending on how the drone footage turned out. But it's okay, it's all good. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, same time, same place. Hopefully the weather's not too bad. I'm gonna hit the seawall, which we'll have to see. Cheers!